hope you are all having a wonderful day. Welcome to my February Sew and Tell video. Okay, so I've got so much to show you this month. I have been so busy. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have noticed that I have finally released my Frankie panties sewing pattern. It's a bit of a monster. It was almost like a complete collection of patterns just for this one pattern. So there is over like 40 different ways you can sew this pattern, all with all the different variations that come with the pattern instructions. So it is a great pattern for sort of beginners who want to get a bit creative, or just anybody who loves to sew pretty panties. So before I show you what I have made this month, I want to show you something I have bought. So these are my new pattern weights, which I bought from an Etsy seller, and the shop is called Oh Sew Quaint. So I'm going to put a link in the comments down below. So these are a set of 8 beautiful pastel coloured fondant fancy pattern weights. Just love them. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something I have made this month, and this is a pair of my Frankies with a lace overlay at the front and a dip lace back with a strap detail that goes across the back. So this dip isn't so low as it kind of, you know, has things showing you maybe wouldn't want showing, but it is just kind of just scoops a little bit and then kind of comes up again, so it's like a cute little sexy detail. The rose gold findings are available in my shop as always. This lace wasn't until very recently, and this fabric is from the same dress that I cut up, which I mentioned in my last video. So this is another pair of Frankies and the last pair that I'm going to show you in this video, but these look completely different again. So we've got a full lace back, and this lace is available in my shop, and lace leg openings, and fold over elastic waist opening, and that is it. But this is all the same pattern, so you can see how they look quite different, even though it's all the same pattern. You're just following different instructions. Couldn't be easier. So yeah, this fabric I actually bought from Barry's Fabrics, which is a shop in Birmingham. If you live close to Birmingham, I don't really, well, I live about 40 minutes away, which is close in the grand scheme of the world, but definitely go and check out what they've got. I actually bought this in the summer, and it's a scuba fabric, but it's quite a lightweight one, so it's quite good for pants. And I did actually get asked this week what scuba fabrics are like for underwear. So this is quite a lightweight scuba fabric. So I think the lightweight scubas are really good, ones that you can buy from places like Fabworks, Fabric Styles, and Funky Fabrics. They have some really good prints, and they are really good. Not like too thick, so you wouldn't make underwear out of them. They're really good for bras if you want a bit more support, and like high waist panties if again you want some more kind of shaping kind of help, then they can be really good fabrics to work with. So the first thing I decided to make with this print is just a giant pair of pants, because why not? I think if you have a really exciting print, just a simple kind of garment, pair of pants, dress, whatever, is the best way to show off the print. So yes, this is my Maxine pattern, which will be coming out soon. It's one of the styles, and one of the other styles has like a built-in suspender belt, so I'm really excited about that. But this variation, which will be probably style 1, is going to be available as kind of like a bonus pattern that's going to come with my Jamie panties pattern, which will be coming out first, I think. So in my last video you saw my Jamie bodysuit, which is like the bra and the pants kind of separate and then together, but then the panties pattern is going to be available on its own with a load more styles that go with it and different ways of sewing different things on it, narrow stretch lace, things like that. So this pattern will be coming as a bonus pattern with that one, because it's quite similar. I'll show you a pair of my Jamie panties in a minute. It's basically just got cut out detail at the side, so yeah, you'll be able to get this pattern sooner, I think. You never know. Okay, so this fabric is from Fabric Styles, as I mentioned in my last video. I'm going to put a link to it in the comments down below, and yeah, it is just brilliant. It's a scuba fabric which offers more support, as I was just talking about, so yeah, I absolutely love it. And it's just got knicker elastic around the waist and leg opening, so it's just really simple. Probably take maybe half an hour to make, maybe after you've cut out all the pattern pieces, because that just takes me ages. I don't know about you. So yes, that is what I did with this very exciting print. So now I'm going to show you a pair of my Jamie panties, which I just mentioned. Ta-da! So these are the Jamies. As you can see, it's quite a similar fit, except for we have the cutout detail at the side, hence why that is a bonus pattern coming with this pattern, because it's so close anyway. It'd be a shame not to have that as well. So yeah, it's got like a little cutout detail. It's not like loads, because you don't want kind of too much kind of coming out, but yeah, it's just like a nice little amount there with the strap detail going around the top. So yeah, this is from Fabric Styles, and I think they may have sold out of this now. I did mention it in my last video, but I think there is a version of it on a white background as well, which is also really nice, and it really stands out with the flowers. It's scuba fabric as well, which just goes really nicely with this design. I think I've made quite a few of these now, and most of them are out of scuba fabrics because they just hold the shape really nicely. So yeah, I'm going to show you a different variation, a different style of this one. This fabric has been really fun to work with because it has so many different amazing colours that I've been able to like pull out and sort of accessorize with. So this narrow stretch lace, which is available in my shop. I promised in my last video that I was going to try and get some more narrow stretch lace in my shop, and I've done that. So this is the candy one. This strap elastic, I was going to say stretch lace, strap elastic was actually from the Sewing Chest, so sewingchest.co.uk. It's not very shiny or anything like that, but it just matches so perfectly with this like minty green here. And I also have another style that I'm bringing out with this pattern that's got kind of like a lace overlay, which is in like this pale blue. So it's just been really fun to kind of pull out all the different colours and play around with those. So findings available in my shop, and this fabric I actually got from the rag market, and it was kind of like an offcut. However, this fabric that I was just sort of talking about has got a white, kind of like with the flowers on a white background, so that's kind of quite similar to that, and that was from Fabric Styles. I actually got this giant pile of pants in front of me, and I've just noticed the one I was talking about is right on top, so I'm just going to show you. But if you can see, it's got like the powder blue lace over the top, and that's like one overlay that's going to come with this pattern. But yeah, and it's got like the blue fold over elastic rather than the lace or the knicker elastic. So there's so many different ways you can customise these patterns, but that is what those look like. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you real quick was just a bit of an experiment, to be honest. So this will be a pattern though, because it worked out quite well, but I am literally obsessed with adding strap elastic to panties at the moment. You may have noticed. So that is why I created these. It's basically just a bikini fit, basic pair of pants with a little bit of a rise at the front, and then this cut out shape, and then just a strap elastic that's running like parallel to the back. I just love these. You will have seen me posting them on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. So yeah, this fabric was another offcut that I got from the rag market. Fold over elastic is available in my shop. It is like literally my favourite colour fold over elastic of all time. It's like this really like nice pink. As well as the findings, which are available in the shop, and I'm working on getting more of this grey strap elastic into my shop as well. I think I'm putting together some kits with it coming up soon. So there we are. In the outro to this video, I'm going to show you some more of my makes from this month because I couldn't possibly talk about all of them, and maybe some new patterns that are on the way, as always. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye!